following is an actual testimonial from a Holland Home resident receiving assistance. To keep her identity anonymous, her testimony is being read by a voice talent.
I am on benevolence, and I am just very thankful. When I came to the point when I could not pay for everything, there was help, as they promised when I came in. Holland Home made a commitment to me, and they sure followed that commitment.
In 1892, Reverend Adrian Creekhart worked with members of his church to establish a home for the aged of their congregation. That benevolent spirit formed what would become Holland Home's mission for more than 100 years, to care for the elderly. It has been a wonderful blessing and comfort for those in need.
Before people move in, they should realize the heartbeat. What makes Holland Home? What makes it? And how does it work? And just go back to the 8 ladies in 1892. Go back to those 8 ladies who all needed the help. And that's what Holland Home is all about.
It is very comforting. I am so happy that I can stay here, and I am not being treated any different. Nobody knows about it, and I am just so thankful for that.
Holland Home's benevolence needs have risen from $745,000 in 1986 to over $5 million.
The conversation, as I recall it, I said, "Good afternoon, how are you today?" She said, "Oh, not so good. I just been told that I am out of money." And I replied, "Well, so you're in Holland Home, you'll be taken care of." And she said, "Yes, isn't it wonderful?" So it was just a short conversation, but she knew she was going to be taken care of.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Holland Home. And part of that is the fact that finances are taken care of.
I hear very often that they say we have it so good. What else do we want? Who are very satisfied.
The main thing that we should always think about as far as the elderly, no matter what they have done in life, they feel they have certain amount of dignity, and they would like to keep that dignity until they die. And the only way you can have them keep that dignity is to treat them properly in their old age.
We treat everyone 100%. We don't judge. We don't, it doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter religion. We just treat you, as a person.
We don't really know who is on assistance from the Holland Home at all. Everyone is treated equally, and this is what I like.
The quality of care is amazing because we all care about our residents. I have multiple residents that have passed away where their families have told me that they wouldn't have gone anywhere else.
It's a joy to see that, and we just feel it's a place that we would want our loved ones.
Working at Holland Home for me is the joy that I get with my residents, the fun atmosphere that I have with all the family members, and it's just a great place to work.
You don't even think about the paycheck when you work. You just think about the love that you get and compassion, and that you just feel good about your life and feel good about the people that they're happy, and you see the smile on their faces.
I've had the great pleasure of serving on the Holland Home board for 6 years. This has been a while back. And it has really opened my eyes. I mean, I knew the Holland Home was there, and I knew it was a wonderful place. And, but when I served on the board and saw the internal works of the Holland Home, how wonderful it was. Everyone had a main concern, and the residents were the main concern.
I came here in 2000 with only my husband and 2 kids, and we didn't have any family. And I started working for Holland Home, and now I feel this is my family.
I've actually heard from multiple family members that have come up to me and given me hugs and thank you cards and, certain little things like that. It just, I don't know, put this huge smile on my face, and I like that, and I've never gotten that anywhere else.
I think anytime you give from the heart, that you're blessed in return. You see it very often in your own life. You give, and there's twice as many blessings back. And all you have to do is walk in the Holland Home, and visit with these wonderful people and see the blessings that they are to us and to everyone, and the wonderful life that they have there.
As a Christian, we are asked to give, and you will receive.
What we call, and many people joke about, is the golden years. Sometimes they're not so golden, but I see Holland Home, even on gray days, to be able to provide some goldness in the shadow of those clouds that we live through.
When we've been blessed, and we think that we can bless someone else or help someone else, I think it's comforting also to us.
I think of James 1:27. It says, "Pure religion is to take care of the orphans and the widows." We care for a lot of widows, a lot of widowers, but every one of the persons that we care for are orphans too. They're without fathers and without mothers. And that passage really struck me when we were reflecting on it. We have a tremendous opportunity in our organization to have a resident assistance fund to help those who can no longer pay for their care.
We give out of gratitude because I believe it's truly the fruit of a forgiven life, because what God and Christ did for us, we are able to give that back. We don't look for rewards. I'm sure there have been many blessings, but there's also a joy in seeing people being helped.
There's many older people that have outlived their resources. They've lived to ages that they didn't expect to live, didn't have pensions and things like we have today. And so I really feel that it's a part of our Christian duty to help. And by helping, as we give gifts to the Holland Home, we are helping those that are in need.
I've had the privilege of meeting with residents and giving them the benefits of the Resident Assistance Fund. How can you help us? You can join with our table sponsors this evening and support the fund. Tonight in your programs is an envelope. We ask that you bring that envelope home and prayerfully consider support for the Resident Assistance Fund. So we ask that you just enjoy the remainder of the program and have a happy Christmas season. Thank you for your support.